What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dougie, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about, man, a couple of things, man. Dougie P was somewhat hesitant in naming Carson Wentz the starter ahead of the Monday night game against the Seattle Seahawks. And you also have Seattle Seahawks players DK Metcalf and DJ Dallas voting on a poll saying that the Eagles should start Jalen Hurts over Carson Wentz. And I'm going to just give my thoughts on all that, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. I may not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos. So whenever you get a chance, feel free to DM me. And I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. First off, on the Doug Peterson thing with Carson Wentz, man. He didn't come out quite and be like, oh yeah, Wentz is the guy. He kind of took a little while and then like, oh yeah, Wentz, whatever. Dougie P and Wentz, man, relationship is not very good right now, yo. Um, and it's really dividing the fan base. Like, you got your half of the fans saying that Carson Wentz is playing bad, but he's an amazing, talented quarterback that is given basically preschool plays, by Doug Peterson. Then you have those who saying that Doug Peterson play calling is good enough. I mean, he won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles. Let's see what Jalen Hurts could do. Wentz holds on to the ball too long, makes bad decisions, and he's terrible. Granted, there's some truth to both of that, yo. Both these guys have to take fault in what's going on, with our Philadelphia Eagles right now. But me personally, man, I feel like if Wentz is out there playing bad, he should sit down and should be held accountable. But at the same time, these play calling, like, I don't know what's up with Doug, but Doug's decision making and play calling has not been A1 neither, yo. It's times where we should be running the ball and he's out there throwing it. It's times where, we should do safe, quick throws and we drop and Wentz back in 7-step drops. It's times where we should punt the ball, we go for it. Times we should kick extra points, we go for two. It's a lot of things going on with Doug. And Carson also, when it's times he should throw the ball away, he tries to make a play. Or, it's a good, play call and the receiver is open and Wentz is inaccurate. It's a lot of blame to go around, man. And it's man, if we don't win this division, one of them, I believe will be gone. Because this marriage just doesn't seem like it's working, yo. And I think there's a little bit of dislike there, man. Dougie P feels like, he feels good about the plays that he calls. He don't feel like he's the problem. Now granted, he's gonna go up in front of the microphone, he's gonna say the right things, but I sense that he knows that Wentz should be playing much better than what he's playing. And you could kind of tell, though he does defend, Wentz to a certain extent, it's not, I don't sense the full confidence, behind him defending him, yo. And for Wentz, man, Wentz got to do better than what he's doing, yo. Like the turnovers, the inaccuracy, the decision making, the mechanics, the footwork, all of that has to improve, man. So it's just real bad right now, man. Hopefully, I like both of them, man. If I had a choice, I would want Dougie P to hire another offensive coordinator and hand over the play calling. But I don't think Dougie P willing to do that, man. So if push come to shove, Doug would be the one out, man. Schedule obviously don't get any easier, which, our next opponent, the Seattle Seahawks, man. And I just find it amusing, that, these players voted yes on this poll, man. DK Metcalf, with him, maybe it's like a shot back at the Eagles organization because, I mean, frankly, let's be honest here. DK Metcalf should have been a Philadelphia Eagle. He definitely should have been a Philadelphia Eagles instead of JJ Arcega-Whiteside, who may arguably be the worst wide receiver in the NFL. Like, I mean, let's just call it what it is. So you can sense a little bit of a chip on his shoulder when it come to him. I seen an interview he did last week where he still, thinks about all the teams that passed him up, and he feels like, that gives him a big chip on his shoulder and he wants to perform. So maybe that has to do with it, him taking a shot, basically at Wentz. I don't know if unless it's a SEC thing, when Hurts was at Alabama, he was at Ole Miss, he would rather see the SEC guy get out there. Either way, man, it's funny that, and DJ Dallas, I mean, I understand you had a nice little run, but I mean, bro, you never really made a name for yourself in the NFL like that. You really was playing because Chris Carson was banged up, yo, and Carlos Hyde. Um, but it just goes to show you, man, how outsiders view this whole situation, man. You're gonna have your people that's gonna be for Wentz and feel like Dougie P should go, and you're gonna have your people that feels like Dougie P is good enough and Hurt should be out there instead of Wentz out there messing up everything. So it's just really turned into a really, really ugly situation. Even when you have, your opponent that you're about to play is basically saying this, which means that lets you know other teams, other players for whatever, whether whoever is at fault right now does not fear this Philadelphia Eagles offense in particular, and that's really not a good sign, man. Things have to change. We got to pick it up. We got to do something, and hopefully, it turns around Monday night against a team that we've never beaten with Russell Wilson being quarterback of them, man. That also beat us in the playoffs last year. That I felt like if we had Wentz out there, we would have beaten them. So got to get it together, man. But right now, man, it's bad. I don't think Wentz and Dougie P's relationship is really good right now. And it's pretty embarrassing that you have players from teams that you're about to pay basically saying, yes, they should, in all caps also, yes, they should bench their starting quarterback for a rookie. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.